is Triple Fast Action with a song called Revved Up. Kind of an obscure band. CVT guitar lesson for Ben. Definitely 1995 era, right? I didn't look it up, but you can tell it's got that total grunge thing. If they would have had more production on this, it's a really catchy song. I like the chord choice they use and everything. So let's jump right in. Real melodic, man. These arpeggios. So standard tuning on this, 2A, 4D, and 4G. Now these two, whether you decide to use this fingering or barring it, they're going to say here through most of this intro. I think all the intro, yeah. So you're just changing the root note. A, D, G, D. And it's a hold. You don't want to go keep everything ringing out. Repeat it with an open E for the root. 4th fret up top now for the root. 2nd fret up top now. Back to the 4th fret. 2A, 4A, open A. So your only root changes are super melodic, love it. Alright, then that's section 1A, comes in at 21 seconds. Section 1B, 34 seconds in, this is the verse breakdown. Kind of a play off those, but you're going to be strumming chords here. 2nd fret A, 4th fret D and G, strum at once, rest. Open E, 2nd fret A and D, I like to bar that 3 times. Go up to a G sharp 5, that's 4, 6, 6, top 3 strings, same thing. Move that 2 frets over to F sharp. Go right back to the G sharp. Go up to 7, 9, 9. Now this time, strum it 5 times. I'm going to bar this here. And then slide it up a whole step, which is 2 frets. And then strum it 3 times. So it's... So that's coming after the... Okay, I think that's it for that. No, there is one more. After you do that, 5, 7, 7, E, A, D, and that's 4 times. Okay, that's a section. Then you're gonna repeat it all. Keeps looping. You go 4 times. A minute in, you hit section 1C, and it's 2A, 4D, 4G, 4D. It's like the beginning. You're going to do that sequence 2 times. And then hit the chord there. 2, 4, 4. 2 times rest. Move it up to 4, 6, 6. Move it up to 7, 9, 9. And strum 1, 2, 3. And then go up, down. And you got to quickly jump over to 4, 6, EA. Go up, down. Slide it a half step up. Once you slide up, strum it 3 times. Go back to 4, 6. Strum it twice. Slide it back up a half step. Sounds like this. Walks you right into this. 7, 9, 9 3 times. 9, 11, 11. 4 times. A minute 13, this is still part of that section. 7, 9, AD. I probably should have made this a separate section, but it works out. 7, 9, 4 times on the A and D. Now, Ben, make sure you're muting string 6 with the tip of this finger. If you hit it with accidentally, you're going to have some bad tones going on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Use your pinky here. And then first finger, move it over to 6. I call these flatted power chords. Actually, no, you can move them both over to 6, 8. So it's... You're going to do that twice. 6, 8, slide to 7, 9. Then go 6, 9, 8 times. 4, 6. That's 4th fret, 6th fret. Strum that. It's a 2 count. So you have... See, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can move to page 3. 4, 6, A and D 5 times. Slide it over to 2, 4. Once you get to 2, 4, you're going to strum it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Sounds like this. Then you'll go open A, 2D, 4G, 2D, arpeggiated. You're going to pick it, leave everything down. And then strum them 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to strum them 8 times. So it's section 1D, a minute 23 in. This is similar to section 1A, but it's a different note in the chords. Really cool. You'll start with 2A, 4D. You're going to bar that second fret until you can cover the 2B, and then we're going to need the 4G. So play those strings in that order, A, D, B, G. Repeat with an open E string. Let me play that. Now do a 4E up top. You got to change some fingering here. That first finger is going to come over to 2B. But really, you're just changing the root note still. And then an open A for the root, I believe. Wait, no. Second fret for the root on the top. So up to there, it's... Fourth fret for the root. Second fret A for the root. Fourth fret A. Open A for the root. So let's go through all those. Very cool. But just make sure you're hitting the right string with the number on it, because it's one of 2 changes, because we know we're changing the root every time. And I'll go back and revisit some of those as you move on. Super cool though. Repeats at a minute 36 of section 1B the same, section 1C no star, which is just some of the... You're just going to end up hitting that one time on the chord there. And then the solo. Now this is more just of a attitude thing with it's not much of a lead per se. He's got a lot of flanger on, delay, high gain, feedback, and it's just 11G. Except he's got that gain cranked. 9D, 11 high E, and then gradually bend that up a half step. And then at 235, we have 9D to 12B, bend release 2.5 times. In other words. And then reverse it, 12B to 9D. Next little part, 9, 11, D and G, first and second finger. This is kind of crazy and it's hard to hear in the mix. And I'm making a D major shape here, 11, 12, 11, with my middle, pinky, and third finger. And go D, G, E, B. And then 12, B, E. Okay, once again. And it's hard to hear in there. 12, B, E. And then 12, B twice. And then go 11, 12, 11, G, B, E. And go strings 3, 2, 1, 2. Rest. 12, 14, B, E. And then 12B and E. So it's like, ends it with 6G bend, 7B, which is kind of hard to hear, but I'm hearing it in there. And then 6G bend, hold, release, bend, release, bend, release, bend. So it's... And there is that. That's the solo. Section 2A, 2 minutes 57 seconds in. Some straightforward strumming here. 7A, 9D, 8 times. 6-9, AD, 8 times. 4-6, 2/4. Repeat it. Three minutes, 10 seconds. That's the open 2/4 ADG as a hold. Once again, don't go. Let those ring. You can downpick all that. It's so heavy, the distortion, and it's not the greatest, production. So some of the notes get buried in there. And it also kind of sounds like he's using his neck pickup with a high gain. But I went ahead and used the bridge pickup because I wanted the notes to cut, at least for the lesson. And it still sounds similar. So section 2B, I think this is our last section. 2/4 AD, 8 times. 4/6, 8 times. 7/9, 8 times. Sounds like this. And remember, first finger, mute string 6. Then check this out. 4E, 7A, strum, slide to 5th fret on the E, strum, 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 and then 4/7 3 times. So it's coming off that 7/9 AD. Oops. And then you go 2/4 AD, 8 times, 4/6 the same. 7/9 the same, 6/9 the same, 4/6 the same, 2/4 the same. So they're all 8 times on the strum, which makes it easy to memorize. 7/9. Then go 6/9 5 times. And hammer to 7A. It's pretty cool, hammering a power chord. And then go right back to the 6/9 on the strum. 4/6, 8 times, 2/4, 8 times. So right at 3:34 on your timestamp, you'll go. End it with open 2, 4, 5, A, D, G, and B, and just strum it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again. And once again, it's hard to hear even the strums. It's so distorted. And then 2nd fret A, 4th fret D, and it just rings and rings. Feedback, you can hear the flanger, all that. Or, if you don't want to play that last chord, you can do 6G bend. This is the 2nd guitar. And you just slowly bend it a whole step. So there you got it. Triple fast action. Cool name for a band with Revved Up. Cool song title too. Really like it, man. I would love to hear this with a better production. I think it's musically super catchy. So thanks, Ben. Appreciate you, man.